Welcome to the Friday free-for-all edition of the Nightly News. How you doing, Ted?
I'm doing so good at stupid. I improvise, adapt, and overcome, and I got a Gibson guitar made in Kalamazoo, Michigan by the greatest guitar luthiers in the world through a custom amp I got from Calvin Ross at the Lone Star Music here in Waco, Texas, and I just unleash the beast every day. How about some of these licks? I just love the guitar more than ever. Happy birthday to me, 74. I'm on the voyage of my 75th year. Having so much fun, it's stupid.
Well, you know what, Ted? From the sounds of things, 74 is treating you right nicely already.
You know, I got to tell you, 74 is in the rearview mirror. Now it's 75. I'm catching up to Sammy Hagar. You know, I still celebrate that Motown funk brother, Little Richard, James Brown, Wilson Pickett, Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley, foundational, primal scream, uppity, defiant, fun, sexy guitar playing, and I'm having the time of my life. By the way, everybody, thank you for supporting the greatest tour of my life. You know, we have the Spirit of the Wild record now on vinyl, Keith. And the Ted Nugent Detroit Muscle is now on vinyl. I think they're all sold out, but they're getting more. All I can tell you is that Greg Smith and Jason Hartless, my rhythm gods, these guys could cause a neutered squirrel to have sex with an oak tree. I'm telling you, my music is so sexy, I can hardly stand myself. The bottom line is I'm the luckiest guitar player in the world because Real Music Lovers supported the greatest tour of my life in 2022. Keith, examine that claim. The greatest tour of my life in 2022, when you stop and think about the Lords in 1958, 1959, and the Amboy Dukes from 65 on, 64 on, and then the damn Yankees and all these unbelievably gifted, power-driving musical monsters at my side to know that the music was tighter, more dynamic, more energized, more grinding, more grooving in 2022. It's because Greg Smith on the bass guitar and vocals and Jason Hartless on the drums, they put their heart and soul into every lick, every song, every concert, every night, every jam session. I'm just having the time of my life. Plus, I gotta expand. My music is so primal because I'm a hunter and I'm having the best hunting season of my life. I am literally overwhelmed with backstraps. I'm your backstrap daddy, and that hunting primal scream lifestyle, it fuels the primal scream of raw, natural, uppity, defiant music. So thank you, Real Music Lovers everywhere. Thank you for giving me the greatest tour of my life. God knows what's going to happen in 2023, but I'm going to improvise, adapt, and overcome. And I got a bunch of new songs. I'm not even going to give you the titles of them because they're so greasy. They're so, actually, Mrs. Nugent winces when I tell her the titles. In fact, I have a new country song I'm going to get Toby Keith and Blake Shelton to sing with me. John Rich is going to sing on it too. And it's an observation of the way the life works. You know why there's so much gender confusion out there, don't you, Keith? You know why there's so much gender confusion? They're having, these gender changes and people don't know whether they're a him or a it or a there or a them or a squirrel. It's because of the popularity of country music. If you listen to a lot of country music, you won't know whether you're a man or a woman. And here's the title of the best song I've ever written. Nobody f***s to country music. It's a reality that we have to face, and I've written a song to celebrate this truism. But if you want to get the population of mankind back in the positive asset column, listen to my music, and you will have more sex. Testosterone will increase. I'm telling you, I've got the answers for what ails mankind.
You know what, Ted? You're shameless, but I have to just say, I love your music. I love rock and roll. You know, I'm a John Denver fan, really, forever.
So am I. I had Rocky Mountain High screaming out of my Bronco. Absolutely.
But I listen to country music some, too. I hate to admit it because my son, Zach, is like you. But, hey, let's talk about another entertainer that I think you need to get in your band. We need to get on the show. We need to, I'd love to meet this guy. He's doing so much right now. I know you were skeptical at first, and I'm not saying that I agree with him on everything, but Elon Musk is doing some amazing things. What he's released there with the Twitter files shows clear government with private entity and big tech to subvert the First Amendment, to interfere in our election. And didn't we have a president, Ted, that one time said everything woke turns to shit? Yesterday, Elon Musk, and I'm going to read this, he tweeted, "The woke mind virus is either defeated or nothing else matters." All right. Talk to us about Elon Musk and what's going on there.
Without the freedom to express your belief system or just to be uppity and fun and defiant, without a First Amendment absolutism, freedom is impossible. Elon Musk, all I can say is that I pray a lot. America needs prayers. The great Donald Trump needs prayers because he's attacked like no other in the history of our country, wrongfully, attacked with lies and hate, unfounded. Just nasty, made-up attacks. So I pray for my fellow Americans who work very hard and trying to make ends meet with the price of gas, thanks to Joe Biden, the price of food, thanks to Joe Biden, the cost of living, thanks to Joe Biden. And my prayers are for Elon Musk. Stop and think if he was on the other side, Keith. Stop and think if I was on the other side. Think if I was an anti-gunner instead of an absolute flame-throwing, pro-freedom, pro-Second Amendment absolutist. So everybody should pray for Elon Musk because he has now proven that what you and I knew instinctively for many years now, once Twitter started going and I saw that my Facebook's posts were being censored. Right. Well, a private company can shut you up. I don't think so. A restaurant owner can throw you out of the restaurant if you're screaming obscenities. In fact, that is against the law. But First Amendment absolutism is absolutely necessary for American freedom. And Elon Musk is on the front lines. Thank God the evidence and the irrefutable proof is coming out now that the FBI is a strong-armed, jackbooted thug organization for the Democrat Party. That's the most important thing we can see. And a lot of people that wouldn't believe it because it's so horrific, as if the government would do that. The government's doing that. The FBI is the enemy of law and order. The DOJ is the anti-justice gang organization. The Department of Defense is literally against defending America. They're intentionally weakening America and weakening the military heroes of the armed forces. So Elon Musk is I'm giving Elon Musk the Cockroach Spotlighter Lifetime Achievement Award because that's really what he's accomplishing. And once again, thank God he's on our side for the First Amendment, and that bleeds into the Second Amendment, and all our God-given rights is guaranteed by that sacred Constitution and Bill of Rights. So God bless Elon Musk, huh?
Well, I tell you, if there's anybody out there listening, or maybe Elon's listening, boy, we'd sure like to have you as a guest on the show. You're doing some incredible things, and we'd like to just hear your side of what's going on there, Elon. If anybody can get him the news, Ted, I'd love to have him on. Now, you mentioned something that I want to bring up tomorrow on the weekend edition, talking about gun control. Boy, there's a bill in the Illinois legislature that if it passes, I don't believe it'll be constitutional, and that's me wearing my lawyer hat. But boy, the devastating impact that'll have on, one, your ability to defend yourself as the Second Amendment provides, and hunting in Illinois, boy, it'll be forever changed. That'll be tomorrow on the weekend edition of the Nightly News. Ted, see you then.
You betcha. Merry Christmas, everybody. Celebrate it every day.